World. Today we're going to be making eggplant parmigiana.
Okay, we take the eggplant and then we peel nice, and then we can slice in this side or in this side, the way you like. I like particular this side.
So
But
you
that's
like
very nice.
so you like making them round.
Right.
Understood.
I like making that.
Okay. And Mama, I want to ask you, because a lot of people have asked me, how do you take the acidity level out of the eggplant and the water?
Okay. That's it. We after we peel, we cut, we put in the container, and we put some salt, some pepper, and that's automatic goes all to the butter.
What goes out to the bottom? The water?
The water.
I see. Okay.
It's somebody either drain. You can put in the drain, but me, because I'm fast, I make like that.
Okay. So what do we do first?
Okay.
So now we've cleaned our eggplant
Okay.
and we've sliced it. So now what are we going to do?
The first we put some oil in the pot.
Does it matter what oil you use?
Well, I use a mix extra virgin, but also you can use the blended.
I see.
See?
So what are you doing? Okay, so now you're taking the slices of the eggplant.
We forgot something.
What did we
I
forget?
forgot the eggs.
Oh, it happens. Live TV, folks. I'll take it.
Okay, you take it. Okay.
May I ask a question, Mama?
Sure.
Sure.
How do I know what type of eggplant to choose? My husband has diverticulitis and he cannot eat seeds.
Well, that's a very good question. All right, so I think that to avoid seeds, eggplant naturally has seeds. So the best thing to do is to try to stick to a smaller eggplant, because the smaller the eggplant, the less seeds that you'll have in the eggplant. And also, see, the closer it is, your eggplant is to the stem, the less seeds you'll find. So if somebody does suffer from diverticulitis, sorry, I have a problem with that word, from another country, you'll have to forgive me, I'm doing my best. You use this portion of the eggplant, because this portion of the eggplant will contain less seeds. So that should be how to do it, right, Mama?
Right. Okay. I beat the eggs. We put inch of salt,
Okay,
inch of black pepper,
wonderful.
and a little parsley.
Parsley?
Yeah.
Does it have to be fresh, or can you use the dried? A lot of people have dried parsley at home.
You can use the dry, but of course the fresh it's fresh. Okay. And a little cheese.
Grated cheese.
Yeah, little cheese.
And what kind of grated cheese are you using?
Oh, I use grana padano and pecorino romano.
Mixed.
Yeah.
Got it.
So now we do like this. Pass in the flour. Then we put in the eggs.
So you're drenching the slices after they've been salted and peppered and drained. You're drenching them in the flour, and then you're putting them into the bowl where you have your egg mixture.
Right. And then we put in the pot. See? Make sure the eggs cover up the eggplant, because otherwise you have a hole.
So you're saying make sure that the egg batter covers the whole piece of the eggplant.
Right.
Understood.
Yeah. See? It's easy. It's not hard.
Well, it's easy for you. You make it look easy.
Oh, we miss one piece.
I'm missing one piece.
Yeah, because we have a hole in the pot.
Okay, so we want to cover the whole.
Right. You want the cover. That's it. Okay. So now we have to let this one cook, because I have to come gold.
Golden.
Yeah.
So how long
And
would you say?
take a few minutes. Depend the way you have the fire. Because if you go on medium, it's
Your
one
heat.
piece.
So it
Yeah.
depends if you're
Yeah.
cooking on high heat or low heat.
Right.
The important thing is just to remember that the eggplant needs to be golden
Gold.
on both sides.
See.
Learning. Good,
Yeah.
good, good.
And
Okay.
now the many times in here the heat it's very minimum, we can start to do that.
Oh, wonderful. Here you go.
Okay.
How about you do this?
Yeah. Okay. So we have some sauce in here.
Excuse me, Mama.
Yes.
The sauce How long do you have to cook the sauce for the Parmesan?
Okay, the sauce of Parmigiana depends on the pot you use. If you use the flat pot like this, you can do it in 10 minutes.
The skillet.
Yeah, because it's made when the pot is flat, it's more easy to cook it.
So it cooks faster than
Yeah,
a
super
big
fast.
pot. Because I know people that cook sauce for hours and hours, but I guess when you're making a simple marinara, and this is a simple marinara,
That's a simple marinara.
so we're talking extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper, fresh basil, parsley,
Right. This is a good.
and then what you're doing is you're just putting the tomato sauce.
Excuse me, Paola.
Sit.
Are those whole peeled tomatoes or that's crushed tomatoes? What kind of tomatoes are they?
We use the Samazzano plum tomato, peeled plum tomato. Now Mama likes the whole, and she actually uses her hands and kind of gets in there. Now me, I'm not as old school, so I do use the plum tomatoes. However, I use the crushed.
Me, no crushed. See, then
Okay,
we
so now
put-
you're topping the eggplant with the sauce.
Yeah, we top it with the marinara. Then we put some cheese. We put some mozzarella.
Can you substitute the mozzarella, use other cheese? Like fresh mozzarella?
Oh yeah, you can use bocconcini.
Yeah.
See, you can do it.
Yum. I love bocconcini.
You can do it. You know, in the life you can do anything.
So now you're just gonna keep making the layers, correct?
See, it's this way. See?
Well, it's easy because you're making it look very easy.
Yeah, no, because it is easy. See you. Okay.
You tried to run.
Right. Okay, and the same thing like before, this way.
So you keep doing that
Yeah.
until
And
you
then
get to
the-
the top.
Yeah, and then it's full up the container.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
Oh, then you put in the oven at 350
Okay.
and
For how
about-
long?
About 10 to 15 minutes.
I see.
But you check, you know, to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's almost done, eh? It's
Mm-hmm.
easy. You see how long? Fast.
Let me ask you something. Can people, let's say I don't like eggplant. Can I do this with like a zucchini
Oh yeah.
or squash?
Sure, you can do anything you like.
Okay,
You
so-
can do with the zucchini, you can do, you can either do the peppers. Stuff the pepper, boom, 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 boom.
Oh, that's a nice idea. So like a red bell pepper.
Right.
Alla parmigiana.
You can do anything.
I love this recipe.
See, it's almost finished. Okay. You know, if I ever to work in the kitchen, the restaurant like this, I make 2 days.
Yeah, this is not your regular stove, eh,
No,
Mama?
no.
That is
Look
not
at
your-
that, the plant, it's still, it's not ready. Mamma mia.
That's okay. We were ready. We've got it here. It's fine.
Okay.
Now, Mama, do you serve this as the main course or
Yes.
is this as a side dish?
Yes, we do. We do the main course because the people love eggplant parmigiana, especially the vegetarian, you know?
Well, I have to admit that I have served it as a side as well. I love to dress up my main entrees. So this is fine,
Okay.
but if I have guests, I'll make an eggplant parmigiana and actually use it as my vegetable,
Okay.
you know, next to the meat. So, ooh, we have the finished product,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen.
Now we have the finished product, which we got, and I let you taste. See, that's the recipe, it's for 4 people. But really, it's 4 people abundant. But you know what? The food, you need abundance, you know?
So, just for all you out there, abundanza means that it's bigger portions. Between us, that portion's fine for me. It's not too big. So I would be fine with it. It all depends on how much you like to eat.
Yeah, but they are nice. You can eat this. See?
Mama,
Yes.
how do we keep that for a meal for tomorrow or a couple days?
Great question.
Oh, that's nice.
Can you freeze this?
You can, you know, you have to be good. You have to freeze in the container, you know, those plastic container. just closed, nice, make sure it's nice. And if you want to protect the bagel, then you put in the zipper bag with the container, like that for sure. You can take out after 2 months and you eat exactly the same you cook it that time.
Mama, do you advise if you're going to save it for a later time to not cook it and freeze it uncooked?
I don't know, you can do that too, but I prefer to cook.
Cool.
Yeah, I prefer already done. I just put it back in the oven, comes all warm up, it will be perfect. Taste.
Some of you out there today were messaging me. Make sure you save some for yourself. You kidding me? I'm the lucky one that gets to try it first. Here we go. Ooh, it's hot.
I would say,
Delicious.
yeah,
Buonissimo.
yeah.
Eccellente.
Right. You see, you go back with the eggplant.
Oh wow. See? Here, let's show them.
Yeah, that's a nice gold.
See? So that's what it's supposed to look like on both sides. Just so that we're there. Unfortunately, this stove doesn't work like the kitchen stoves
But that's okay.
in our restaurant. So thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. And anything else, Mama?
No, alla prossima, è un bacione. Mua!
Bye, everyone.